exciting video because if you've been watching my channel for the last while, you'll know a couple of months ago that I announced a partnership with Canon cameras. Up here. A partnership with Canon cameras because eyes up here. I know these look good, but hey, eyes up here. All the cameras that I have are Canon cameras, and when they said, hey, we want to do a partnership, I got super excited because this is my camera of choice and I'm hoping to make this your camera of choice. This video is about the best vlogging camera. The G5X is the camera that I bought for vlogging. I bought 2 of these because it's such a good camera, and the one that they gave me is the Canon EOS M3, which is a super powerful mirrorless camera. So in this video, I'm going to break these down and help you decide which one of these cameras is the camera for you to get for your channel. How I'm going to do this is run through a couple of pros and cons for each camera and then do a side-by-side video so that you can compare both of the footage and the audio in different lighting environments. So who knows, this could be the camera for you. Who knows, the G5X or the EOS M3. First up, the Canon EOS M3. This is the camera that was given to me by Canon. It is a mirrorless camera. It's pretty entry level, but that's a great thing because it's affordable and it's got so much power in it. It might be a camera that you would like to use for vlogging. One of the best features it has is that it's got this retractable LCD display that flips up. How's it? You can see yourself right up there, up close and personal. Very similar to the G7X, which a lot of YouTubers use right now. And when you look at the LCD display, your eye line still kind of matches the lens, which is great, especially if you've got very long arms and can hold it away. One of the biggest features that sets it apart from the G5X and the G7X is that it has a removable lens. Now, this is really important because you can swap out another lens and get a completely different effect and feel to your shot that you can't necessarily do with the G7X or the G5X. As YouTubers and as vloggers, one of the most important features for us is to get that footage onto another device, and this has a very easy to use Wi-Fi function that can transfer your pictures from your Canon EOS M3 to your phone wirelessly through an app called Canon Connect. The other very important feature of this camera that sets it apart from the G5X and the G7X is that it has a slot for another microphone. Having an onboard microphone isn't the biggest deal when it comes to vlogging, but if you don't have a DSLR and you want to get some really good shots, maybe you have a shotgun mic that you can plug into this guy, you can do more. It's a more versatile camera. Again, it's very affordable for what's inside of it and when it comes to your needs, so I highly recommend checking this out. The biggest con for me with this guy, and I want to be honest here, is that the weight of the lens is a little bit annoying. Also, when you are a vlogger, to take a lens cap off is really annoying if you want to get that shot really quickly and fast before anybody else does. All in all, it's a great camera and I highly recommend this for anybody who doesn't already own a DSLR, is looking to get into photography, but also wants a camera that is small and manageable enough to vlog with. I think this is a very powerful and affordable camera to get. So this is my baby that I bought. When I was doing some investigation on what is the best vlogging camera to use, I actually found very little information on the G5X, but there were some features in here that really got me going. The first one is that it has the exact same sensor as the G7X, so it's in the same range. The form factor is very different. As you can see straight up, it's got a viewfinder, something that the G7X doesn't have. This is a pro and a con because the viewfinder is fixed, it's on top of the camera. It means that you can't have a flip like selfie mode that flips up vertically. It's a fully versatile articulating viewfinder because check this out. Not only can you do that, you can flip it around like that. You can also flip it around and close the viewfinder off from the rest of the world to see, because sometimes you don't want other people to see that you're filming. It is currently on and potentially recording and you don't really even see it, which is pretty nifty if you're trying to get a cool shot in an environment where you're not necessarily either allowed to bring a camera or it's just you're a little bit self-conscious about shooting with it. Also, the ability to have a hot shoe is pretty dope because you can add other contraptions to it. It doesn't have a microphone input like the M3, but if you have an external microphone like a Tascam or a Zoom, you can put your shotgun microphone on top of the hot shoe, plug it into that, or you can add a little LED light with a battery on it, which is pretty nifty. A positive and a negative is that it doesn't have a detachable lens. Now, this is a positive because as a YouTuber who is vlogging, you want to be able to switch it off and on and just start shooting. But at the same time, it means that you're getting one kind of shot. There's no ways to physically change that unless you pull out your DSLR for shooting. A lot of big YouTubers, guys like Casey and I said, would have a 70D or an 80D and then have a G5X or G7X as a companion camera so they can whip these out in scenarios where they can't necessarily shoot with their 70D. This hot shoe component is special for an unexpected reason. The microphones are on either side of the hot shoe, which is great because it means that you can't really cover them, and the audio is stereo, so it's picked up on either side. And talking about audio, I think it's time that we give these guys a shot and you can decide for yourself. Yes, okay, so what you're going to be seeing on my left is the G5X, and what you're going to be seeing on the right is the M3. As you can see, we are well lit here. This is a pretty well lit environment. I've got the outside sun is behind some clouds and it's shining on my face, and you can see by the reflection in the glasses. So that is pretty cool. The M3 doesn't look as wide as the G5X. The sensor looks a little bit wider. The colors on the viewfinder on the M3 look a little bit more saturated than the G5X, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna do some quick rotations and see how that looks. What does that look like? Is that cool? I don't know, does that look rad? Both of these cameras, a function that I forgot to mention that is extraordinarily important for vlogging, is that they both have face tracking. So both of them are auto tracking my face and making sure that that's in focus, which is super nifty because you don't have to necessarily worry about that if you've got them in autofocus mode. That's super important. All right, so that's from well lit, and this is from a backlit. The backlit environment on the M3 is really good, very good. I'm shocked. I'm shocked in the fact that they actually look very similar. This is pretty hectically backlit, so I should be a shadow, but like the fact that I'm not a shadow is pretty miraculous. These sensors are great. I'm quite impressed. So you can decide which camera you think is best, which has the best audio, which has the best video quality, and also which is the best for you. The G5X is a little bit lighter than the M3, but both of them are pretty easy to vlog with, to be honest. So that pretty much wraps it up. Let me know in the comments what you think is the best camera and what suits your needs as a YouTuber. What are you doing? Are you vlogging? Are you doing Let's Plays? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to get one of these guys, I'm going to include links in the description so that you can direct purchase them, which is great, and you can have a look at this full-on specs for yourself and make a good judgment. It's all about making the right judgment for your use case. That's the biggest and most important thing that I've realized with YouTube. Everybody does something different on the platform, and everybody's got a unique set of needs, and you've got to find the right tools that fit the thing that you're doing. So I hope this video has helped. I'm looking forward to doing a whole bunch more with Canon on the channel. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video, which I can't wait. I actually can't wait to. Maybe it'll be the M5, maybe it'll be the G7X, maybe it'll be a 5D. Who knows? Let me know what you'd like to see. I'll see you in the next video. High five a stranger. Adios.